Flip the script with style. Spotlight on the culture. Stay a while. Truth in the banter. Pepper in the tone. Sharing all the stories what the streets have gone. Let's just understand where the vision come inside the flow. Hey.
All right, my beautiful people. This is Let's Gist on your favorite online radio station, Esteem Radio Vision. Yes, we are here again to give you all the gist as they are happening on social media. I'm very sure you've been seeing a lot of things, but we are here to break it down for you. We're here to, gist with you. Let's talk about it. Let's, dissect it. Let's analyze it all together here on Let's Gist. And don't forget that we are located at Obokun Avenue in Elisha, Osun State, Nigeria. Yes, for the sake of those that are watching us from other parts of the world, Canada, Europe. Oh my God, did I say?
You said Europe.
All right, okay. So I still remain Chidima Abel, but you can call me Chi Chi. That's the name I love so much. And I have with me
Oluwatoyosi Solanke.
And I am Ohunayo, Ajiboye.
How you two doing this afternoon?
We're fine, we're fine.
I can see you're fine. It is written on your faces that you are really looking, not just beautiful and handsome. You are looking excited. So I don't know, would you like to share your secrets with me? What's the secret to this excitement on your faces?
Good food.
Good food.
Yes,
I know
good
somebody
food.
like food. Foodie. So you, Oluwatoyosi, do you mind sharing what's the secret to this excitement on your face?
Wow. Good health. I'm healthy. Glory be to God.
Oh.
I'm not looking like my problem.
Can you imagine? She said she's not looking like a problem. No. Yes, it's good for us to wear smiles always on our faces. Don't look like your problem. I really love that because everybody has got one problem or the other. So you don't have to look like it. Somebody once said it is packaging. Just package and leave the problems behind you.
Yes,
all right, we've got stories on our table this afternoon on Let's Gist. The very first one we have here.
Let's get on Esteem Radio Vision. Voice is bold and clear. Yeah.
All right. The very first story we have here is talking about Destiny Boy. This boy, I mean, I just scrolled. I went online and then I started seeing this story about a boy called Destiny Boy. I think it's 22.
Yeah, he is. It's 22.
Yeah, 22. And then different stories have been said about him. I mean, with respect to how he died, why he died, when he died. And a lot of people don't even know this boy. I think I'm getting to know him also for the very first time. But looks like everyone around me know who this boy is. Then it was said that, please show the boy on the screen. Let's everyone say it.
Riches we wait, turning daily drama into words that stay. Laugh a little louder.
All right, so you can see the picture of the boy on the screen. We are not here, it's not good just to talk about the deceased. We are not here to, mock anyone, but we are just here to, unravel some mysteries and also, if possible, learn some lessons from his passage, his demise. So it was said that he passed on, I think, yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday. And some people said he committed suicide. Some said he was poisoned. Some said he died in a shrine. That's in a herbalist house and all of that. Different stories. And even a friend had come out to say that he had posted on his social media handle that he was going to make money before finally dying. In fact, he said by all means that it is better he makes money or dies young. That statement is so deep. How can a young boy of about 22 say it is either he makes money or he dies young? You can see, they say words are very, very powerful. This boy actually died young. I don't know whether he made the money, but it's like nature had to choose for him. It is either you make the money or you die young. And look at what we are already hearing, that the boy has passed on. This is really sad. In fact, we are sending out our condolences to the parents of this boy, because honestly, I don't know how they are feeling right now. To lose a boy of just 22 years is not something to, be glad about. Nobody can even be happy with this kind of death. All right, there's another story people talked about him. I don't know. This one says, after rumors circulated this morning claiming that Destiny Boy passed away at a herbalist place, that's in Babalawo. For the sake of those that are watching from different places, herbalist place in Yoruba is called Babalawo's house. One of his close relatives has finally come out forward to clear the air. According to the family member, Destiny Boy had been battling a serious illness for some time. They made every possible effort to save him, but sadly the illness was too strong for him to overcome and he eventually passed away. The relative did not specify the exact nature of the illness. Now, let's talk about rumors now. Somebody passed on just yesterday. And
Yes.
people are already saying different things. Now, see what a relative said, that contrary to what people had said or the reports the social media has, this guy did not die in he didn't go to make money. He didn't go to, make rituals for money. He only went there because of the illness he was going through, and then maybe they were trying to prepare some concussion for him, and unfortunately, he passed on. But then report says he did this, he did that. But the truth is, we are still going to come down to that level. Let's not talk about rumors. Is it really right for people to use the social media as a platform to dent images of people, whether dead or alive? I mean, this person just died. Are we not supposed to at least respect the dead? This is what this is one of the things we'll be discussing on the Let's Just this afternoon. So let me start with Solanke.
All right. Concerning that, it's actually a bad thing using social media to dent someone's image. But on the other side, I would like us to look at the fact that there's always a sense in every nonsense. So no matter how bad or how good the rumor sounds, there's still we can actually fathom.
Atom of truth.
Yes, an atom of truth. We can actually fathom that there's something sensible there. A boy of 2022, look at him. I saw one photo shoot of him with a woman. I'm very sure the woman is far older than he is. The lady had a child for him. He only featured in one song like that. That was the last time I heard about him. So where is his riches coming from? It's not as if he's actually popular like classes of Davido, Wizkid, Burna Boy. He only featured in one or two songs that I knew of. That was how I knew him, Destiny Boy. And ever since then, I've not heard of him ever again. So it might be a bad thing actually, but I believe that there's always a sense in every nonsense that comes out in social media.
Social media. Okay,
Yes.
now let's hear from Ohunayo. Before we come to the riches aspect, remember these are just speculations. We don't really know, but we are still coming to that aspect of making money, the quest to make money. So
as Solanke said, she said that there's sense in every nonsense.
every nonsense.
So while all we have are speculations, rumors, and what have you, the truth is something sparked up the speculations. Something sparked up these rumors. It's not the first time an influencer or a celebrity will be dying. And most of the time, there will be the facts about their deaths will be revealed. Oh, they died because of illness. Like we had Chimamanda Adichie's son. It was straight up, the facts came out that it was negligence, medical negligence,
Even
that
his
caused the
actress.
death of the little boy, that caused that tragedy to our family. But in this case now, the reasons why rumors are flying about is one, you have to look at what kind of people did he surround himself with in the first place. His background, this was a young man who became very popular and he went viral from a young age, from his teenage days, being able to hobnob with the likes of Davido, with the likes of Portable, with the likes of these famous musicians. He was able to hobnob with Wandy Cole and so many more. He met Tunde Ednut. He was so popular on Instagram. And, he banked on that virality and influence to make himself known. But unfortunately, he didn't take advantage of it the right way. So it turns out that the money they gave him, maybe due to extravagance, and a lot of things, he squandered it, and now he's trying to meet up. He's trying to keep up with that lifestyle. And so a lot of people have seen him, being involved in things, and there have been rumors. For example, his closest friends started this rumor that he was into rituals and everything. It's nobody. So sometimes, when the elders, when they say, show me your friends and I will tell you who you are, they are not, they know what they are saying. They didn't say that out of ignorance. The same friends that he thought he had are the ones spreading the rumors. They are the ones that started the rumors that he must have been involved in shady deals, he must have been doing things on the ground. That's why he died.
You just said
and
something.
then his own post at the end of the day is very cryptic.
Implicated him.
More
or less like
for what reason would a young man post something like that? Is either I make money or I die young.
Money must be made.
You said something
he
about
actually hashtag that.
knowing the kind of people you surround yourself with. It
Definitely,
matters a lot. I remember
matters.
when this great man of God died. That's Omokpai.
Yes.
This man, when he died, do you know it took his family for about a week before they circulated, before they even publicly made it known that he was dead. And somebody wrote an article with respect to that. Look at, this is respecting the dead. The family did not disclose it until after a week. But you see, a lot of people like that will die. The person will still be taking his last breath in the hospital, and before you know it, the social media is already aware of it. And people are carrying different stories here and there, saying different things about his death. And you see, what you said, I think I like that, when knowing the kind of people you surround yourself with, because it will really tell after your demise what people, what they will say about it. It's just like this celebrity that died some months back. That's very short celebrity that died. Was it in Ghana with the likes of this comedian that does skits? I don't know his name right now. He does pranks. What's his name now?
Well, we might remember.
Okay, he does this prank. So when he died, some of his friends posted that he injected himself with some stuff so as to be able to perform in bed and all of that. But then other stories later came that he died of high blood pressure. You can imagine a thing like that. His close friends said he injected himself because he wanted to perform on bed these days, and then later it was revealed that he died out of due to blood pressure. You see, the people you surround yourself with really matter a lot. Now let's leave that aside. This guy said, he posted on his page, I think on his Instagram page or Twitter, that it is either he dies, he makes money, or dies young. Now the question is, why? Why this quest for, money making? Especially, it is now rampant among the young boys nowadays. You see a boy of 21, 20, already clamoring about making money. Why do they always have this this quick intention to make it big or die?
Well, if I may answer that question, Chidima, the truth is Nigerian youths of today, and I'm using this collective we seem to have been disillusioned with what our parents believed in. Our parents believed in hard work, they believed in credibility, they believed in, what do we call it? Sincerity, transparency, and all those things. But we've been growing up hearing these stories that Nigeria is going to get better since we were small, and we keep hearing it. Now, a lot of us, especially Gen Zs, it's crazy. A lot of Gen Zs are clocking 30 already this year. A lot of Gen Zs are already 27, 28, 29. They are clocking 30. And 30 is seen as the milestone age when, as a young man, you are supposed to have everything established in life. You should have a job, you should have a car, you should have a wife, you should have a stable income, you should have a house, you should be ready for kids and all those things. And then you see a young man of 22 is already looking ahead, and is looking at himself, and is like, based on the current state of things in Nigeria, will I not clock 50 before I even say I want to have a stable income in my life? And so this brings about pressure, unnecessary pressure. And then you now see your mates doing things, and you understand that with the way Nigeria is, definitely they should not be able to achieve these things. How are they achieving it? And when you ask some of them, they will tell you, follow Wunoro. They will use a lot of gist to tell you that they are into things that are not legal, or that are not so well looked upon by the society, and that if you want to make money, you have to do what they are doing, which discourages a lot of people who are like, I'm trying to do things the right way, I'm trying to make money legally, but yet it's as if the world is against me. And when that kind of pressure comes up, it can push a person into doing the wrong things. That's why I said it's important to know who you surround yourself with, because when you are in the right company, while the pressure will be there, at least being in the right company will actually not allow you to consider the wrong things. Now, the thought will come, but the right company, they will draw you back from that path. But when you are with the wrong crowd, when you're moving with the wrong crowd, you will start doing what they are doing. And I feel like that's one of the things that happened to this young man. The real reason why he would have posted such thing was that he was moving with the wrong crowd, and he was being pressured. And that was why he posted such a thing. And now that he's dead, now there's a lot of rumors flying around about his death.
So we will say that one of the factors is what? Pressure.
It's pressure.
Peer pressure.
Definitely.
It's one of the things that are pushing young boys of these days to, have that intention to make money at all costs.
At all costs.
No matter what it will take them. Even if it has to take them their own lives, they will have to do it.
But also the fact that we no longer have proper role models in government. We no longer have proper role models in positions of leadership in the society. Look at the government. Look at where we have a government in place now, especially the federal government, that seems to be insensitive to the people suffering and a lot of things. You know, so we don't have proper role models anymore. The people, look at the people are following as role models. Back in our days, the role models were the engineers, they were the architects, they were the when I was growing up, I looked up to people like Kingsley Moghalu. I looked up to people like Fela Durotoye. I read his books because those were role models.
Those
but now
who made it through hard
at
work.
look at who are the role models now. You have influencers like Pella as a role model.
Gege.
You have Gege. I think it's pronounced Gege.
Gege.
You have Gege as role models. You have ladies, for young girls growing up, there are role models that they see online that they want to be like, are ladies who, you know, do surgery so that they can have big backside, so that they can attract men. People who flaunt money without a legal source, without a confirmed source of wealth.
source.
Those are the people that we now see as role models. That's why youths are being pressured to make money by all means. Nobody is talking about, you know, about merit anymore. Nobody talks about merit anymore. It's all about making money, flaunting that lifestyle on IG. It's all about stunting on people, letting people know that you have arrived. You know, that's why we're and if care is not taking, more of this will keep happening.
Yeah, it's more or less like you know an avenue, a platform where you can scoop oil. Why would you want to go and mine it or drill it? That's just the
Exactly.
mindset people have now. Let me just scoop it instead of drilling, going through the process of drilling or mining. Okay, Solanke wants to say something.
All right, thank you, Chidima. Well, Ohunayo has said most of the things I had in mind. It still actually burns down to the people surrounding you. Firstly, I would like to question the upbringing, the family or the parents. What are they doing? I read in one of the posts that this Destiny Boy actually went to one of his friends to seek advice that he couldn't keep up with the lifestyle that he was, because he enjoyed that fame for about like a year or two when he actually featured with some of the top singers. I couldn't keep up, that he wants to do a fame a fame ritual like that. So it was written in that post, which we can't actually guarantee if it's true or not, that he has there's a Baba in Ogun State that can actually do that fame and all of that. That boy is going to live for just 5 years. That after that 5 years, that's all. What happened to the people around him? There's no one that could actually counsel him against that kind of thoughts. What about his parents? For instance, I would like to use myself as an example. Wherever I'm pressurized, just like on what Ohunayo just said right now, after praying, I just listen to Christian songs that can actually uplift my soul, and whereby I will be motivated to actually let go of the issue and look up to God. So I see it as upbringing. When you have that thought, believe me sincerely, there's no one that doesn't, that in this our current economy in Nigeria, that doesn't go through that phases of pressure. Everyone goes through that. So it's not an excuse. I'm sorry to say
yes,
this.
no, you are
it's
right.
Not an excuse. Even when I was in school, I go through a lot of pressure whereby I would see my mates that they're not even my age mates coming to school with fleet of cars. I will be like, wow. But then I just have this belief, like how my grandmother trained me. She said that once you are hardworking and consistent in the place of prayer, the sky is your starting point. So who are the people who is mingling with? How did the parents, how did they bring him up?
Yes, it's not like we are here to throw blames at parents, but I honestly think that parents also has a lot to do. They play a pivotal role, because when we talk about pressure, sometimes it is not only about peer pressure. Some parents also pressure their children into doing things that are illegal. They want to make it. I've seen parents that, you know, talk their children into doing things just because their neighbor's child bought a car, presented a car to their parents. The next thing you hear some parents, what about you?
Do you believe in hard work?
Don't you see your mates came back with a car last Christmas, and you are still here? You don't know. Honestly, this boy is supposed to be in school. At age 22, he should still be maybe in his second year or third year. But looks like, I don't even think, now they say education is a scam. But the truth is, education is not a scam. That's because people are already making it big outside of the walls of education. But it is not ought to be. So parents, just like Solanke said, parents should please try to, you know, try to check up on these children. Know the source of their income. Once you see a child who doesn't have a resource of income, is already bringing fat monies to you, you should be able to question the originality. I mean, where this money, the source of this money. Don't just take everything and oh God, I thank you. God has done it. God has finally answered my prayer. No, 20-year-old boy, why should he be flaunting money, flaunting cars, and you are there as a parent saying, praise God, God has done it for you? No, you need to check the source of your child's income, money. All right, on that note, we'll be leaving that story to another one. Something happened. I think, when did this one happen? Please show the...
just this morning.
Okay, just this morning. Can you play the clip so that they will see it? All right, you can see the video of people scooping fuel. They were just scooping. I don't know, honestly speaking, Nigerians, what is really happening? I mean, I've seen videos of things like this where people get burnt, erased, and people still keep doing things like this over and over again. What is really happening? They are not thinking about the dangers of things like this. I mean, you talk about, I think it was last year, things like this happened over and over. Was it 2024 or 2025? Okay, it was 2024. Governments were even trying to sensitize people that they should stop scooping fuel whenever there's an explosion. But you see, people still go about scooping fuel. But let's really talk about it. What are they? Let's leave the dangers now. Why do people do this all the time, despite the warnings from the federal government? Why do Nigerians still do things like this?
Okay, let me go first on that question. Basically, to me, I see number one reason why they will engage themselves in ignorance. Because, should I say, maybe they are ignorant about the effect of what they are doing. And the second thing I see is poverty. Their level of... Actually, it's not as if
you do have a point. You have a point.
It's poverty, because why will you not think about your safety first? Because I believe your safety should come first. That what if an urchin like Agberos in Lagos State walk around with cigarettes? Just ordinary cigarette light is enough to burn down that place. They should actually put their safety first before any other thing. Everyone, we are praying in this country that Lord should bless us, the Lord should bless us. But if the blessing come, will it meet you in the coffin? So we should actually put, I see it as ignorance, number one. Number two, poverty. Then thirdly, most of the people are just, a lot of people have suicidal thoughts in their mind. They know the aftermath of their result, but they already have the suicidal thoughts in them already. So they don't even see it as a bad thing. All they are all after is just to urge to make money. They don't want to care. Just like what happened to this boy we just finished talking about. I'm very sure that the Babalawo would have told him that after this year you will die or something like this will happen to you. But he doesn't care about the aftermath. It's just about the goal, getting money. So those are the three reasons I guess is responsible for that.
Ohunayo.
Well, it saddens me when I see something like this, because I don't know. I can't even blame the government for this anymore, because there's been so much sensitization going around, grassroots level for that matter. People, the Federal Road Safety Commission, the fire service, they've tried everything they can to inform people that in any case, when you see an oil tanker like this get into an accident and it falls over and there's an oil spillage, a fuel spillage, the first thing to do is get as far away from such a place as possible. Because just one tiny spark will lead to hundreds, if not thousands, of lives being lost or injured or damaged. And, property damage. But to my surprise, anytime something like this happens, you see Nigeria running headfirst to the danger, trying to scoop some oil. Like, for what? For the little cash you're going to get from it is not worth your life. It's not worth the risk to your life. It's not worth the risk to your health. It's not worth the property damage that will happen, that will cost the government and the nation more millions in damages, It's not worth it. like she said, poverty is I will accept that poverty is the reason why people are willing to take such a risk, but this one I cannot accept that it's ignorance, because over the years there's been so much information being disseminated through various media, even mouth to mouth, to sensitize and educate people that this is that when you see such situations it is dangerous. And so when I still see people rushing, in my heart I wonder, like, could it really be, as Solanke has said, could it be that they are actually
ignorance.
suicidal?
Yeah.
Could they be
It still
suicidal?
boils
Because
down to
I'm not going to
ignorance.
say this is not ignorance, this is willful. This one is willfulness. You know about the danger and you are still rushing into it. They
That's
know
why I
there's
said
danger.
suicidal thoughts.
If you
That-
watch
that's
that
what
video,
she
you can
said.
see the person recording saying, I could hear the voice. He was saying, hey, you know, those exclamations are exclamations of someone who understands that this is dangerous.
Danger,
And yet he's still standing there. Even if he's recording, if a blast should happen, he's not going
He
to be
will also
safe.
be involved,
So
yes.
that's no longer ignorance. He's aware of the danger. This is willfulness. So it's poverty and it is suicidal
I would
thoughts
like,
at
I
the
would
same
like
time.
to take it from there. Honestly speaking, if you were to ask me, I would tell you that it is greed. People are greedy. I mean, how much how much fuel are they going to scoop from it? And how long is the profit they're going to make from it? How long is it going to last them? People are just greedy. People take advantage of every situation, whether good or bad.
bad.
Yes,
They just
do.
want to exploit, and that's why I say some of the problems we go through is not caused by the government. Some of these problems are citizen caused. I mean, citizens too have a lot to be. I mean, why would somebody even risk his or her life just for how many gallons of what they call it, fuel? You want to take advantage of the moment. You are not even considering the person, the owner of the fuel that you are scooping. I mean, that was an accident. I heard that the tanker capsized. And you're not even worried. You are not empathetic. Like, you're not pitying the person who owned that fuel. All you want to do is just to exploit that person, take advantage of it at the moment, enjoy yourself, and say, this is the national cake. At least for the first time, let's all of us enjoy the
Enjoy.
national
But this is
cake.
not national cake. This is
That's
somebody's
what they feel.
investment.
Because when people see this, they actually think
That's
they are
why I
doing
said
the government.
ignorance. Yes, that's
They
why I
think they are
mentioned
doing
ignorance.
the government.
They don't
They
know.
want to pay the government back. But this is not what it should be. For crying out, Nigerians, please let us do better. We can do better than this. I heard of an incident that happened years back where an aeroplane, crashed, and then people went there to, steal some of the luggages of the victims.
Passengers.
They
Victims
made
of
of the
that
passengers.
crash.
They made away with it. I mean, this is the kind of heart some people have, and it is very, very bad. We cannot be blaming government, and then we ourselves, we are not doing well in our own capacity. So I think everybody has a role to play. If we want to make Nigeria livable for every one of us, the government, the citizens has what? A role to play. And it must be in the positive way. All right, at this point, we want to say thank you so much for staying with Esteemed Radio Vision. Thank you for staying with Let's Just Crew. Don't forget that tomorrow we will still be coming with Chook Mouth, where you'll be required to chook your own mouth. All right, don't forget to like and share. Leave a comment for us in the comment section. Tell us what you feel about what we have discussed so far on the Let's Just program.
Mixing fun and wisdom in your way to need.
I still want to say a very big thank you to our CEO in the person of Deacon Michael Ajiboye Ashaolu, the founder of Esteemed Radio Vision and the Niaponle Foundation, and to our producer in the person of Ayomiko. Thank you so much. Till we come your way again, I still remain Chidima Abel. And
Oluwatoyosi Solanke.
Ohunayo, Ajiboye.
bye for now.
Bye.
Every fresh opinion is a bouncing Pull up to the moment, gather close and lean. Street talk bubbling like a pot kept clean. Every trend we tackle, every gist we wave. Turning daily drama into words that stay. Laugh a little louder, flip the script with style.